doing another little short comedy thing here. I wish I can be putting this stuff on YouTube again, making content, but hard to do. I got flagged on there and won't be able to do nothing. Can't upload anything or go live until March 20th. It's the stupidest shit. Just censoring like crazy. Censoring me on everything. Censorship. Censoring us on everything. Can't talk, can't use free speech, can't talk about anything, especially when I'm trying to do comedy. But at least I got TikTok still. That gets out there to the world and real people, and Facebook still. But I was on my TikTok live here a little while ago, just getting different people, you know, girls on there, guys. All of a sudden, this young 26-year-old Korean girl pops on there, and it says Amy on her, like, and she just starts talking, flirting, just a kinky, just a very kinky thing. And that's what I like. I like the kinkiness, the flirtiness, flirting, the kinkiness, just that personality, just jumping at you. I love that personality. Just sparks. That's what I like. Just that energy and everything. I mean, that's why I need a younger girl. That's why I need, you know, a 30-year-old or 26-year-old. I don't care which, but I need that really bad. But she just was talking on her and getting obsessed with me and calling me hers and stuff like that. So I'm like, just send me a message on there or whatever. And then when I get off, I can check the messages. It's hard. You can't even check messages when you're on the live. I wish you could. So I gotta turn off the live, you know, and just respond to people. But I finally got off, and there she was, and I said, hey, yep, this is me and stuff. And she just was talking, and I'm talking to her, and I'm like, just send some regular selfies, you know, see if, you know, making sure you're real and stuff. Just normal selfies, you know, with clothes on, just whatever. I want to see how petite you are, how you're built and stuff like that. You know, I like some meat on the bones, curves, ass, and all that. But send some pictures. Well, she's like, well, I don't have any. I've had some nudes on here or whatever she said, nude pictures. I'm like, well, you can't send anything on here because it censors you. You go to send the stuff and it blocks it. So, well, what do you think she was doing? She just was trying to send nudes to me and it just kept blocking it. I'm like, you can't do it. It blocks stuff. I can't see anything. You know, it acts like it's coming, and then it says content, you know, violated the standards and guides, community standards, blah, 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 bullshit. So it looked like it was coming. I'm like, oh shit, here comes her pictures. And then it gets blocked. It sucks. But the kinkiness and that personality she was saying, just that dirty talk, sex talk, is what gets you. That's what turns me on, makes me hard. And that's what I like. That's what I need. It really helps with the depression and the bipolar. I tell you what, man. It gets it up there. Gets me hard. I get fucking hard. And then you just want to go whack off. Do the old wacky. You know? And then you whack off, and then that's it. You're good to go. And then whether they stick around or not, or they're just gone. But she was trying to talk to me, and her parents are really old, it sounds like. She's visiting them over in Korea, South Korea, I guess. And they think she's still a virgin and stuff, which is so funny. Like, she's not even supposed to be using TikTok and stuff over where she's at. and they're just strict with her and think she's a virgin, so that's pretty funny. But I'm like, you're 26, you're an adult. I'm like, here's my number, just text me this number, and she can't even freaking text me because she's over there, you know, and then I can't download Telegram or WhatsApp to use with her because it requires your debit card information. I got no fucking money in there to do it. But whenever she comes back here, because she's going to Cleveland State, you know, then we can text then. That's not until the 15th. It's always something, man, I tell you, always something. You know, somebody finds me and we're hindered here, limited, can't do shit. Or they're somewhere else, or out of state usually, or can't frickin' text and use the phone. Always something. So, whatever. She was kinky and flirted, and at least I was able to do my business there and stuff like that. But, you know, it kind of messed up her account a little bit. She kept trying to send me nudes, and then she was trying to change her profile picture to her ass. I'm like, you're gonna mess up your account. Get banned on there. So like she has no picture on there and shit. I mean, it's just. Then she's like, shit, I gotta go. You know, because her parents are there and that. So crazy stuff, I tell you. We all gotta take risks, I guess, around here. All gotta take them risks. It's that same. No reward, no risk, no reward, or whatever. That's the way it goes around here. Gotta take the fucking risk if you want rewards. No pain, no gain. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm about. No risk, no reward. You gotta take a risk. Take risks. No pain, no gain. That's the way life is. The way we gotta do shit. Go at it. So I'm just pumping this shit out. Public speaking, doing free speech, doing comedy, talking about my dick. All kinds of shit, man. Talking about ass and boobs and kinkiness and all this stuff. Dildos and everything else. People sending me from Amazon. I tell you what, I just keep the shit and use it for comedy. I threw the dick cage thingy out in the trash. I don't need that, but kept the other thing, you know. Maybe I'll use it on somebody, I don't know, one of these girls, but who knows? Got, you know, ex-adult models talking to me and stuff like that too, so I wish I could meet up with the one, go down to Florida, where she's at in Miami, where it'd be nice and warm, and get the hell out of Ohio, but I don't know. Alright, I'm adding a separate little clip to the video when I was talking about the young petite Korean girl. There's more I didn't say in there, add to it, so it turns out I'm able to use YouTube again, so I've been putting a couple other videos up on there. I can go live again when I want, so the restrictions lifted up. The strike on there will lift off in March 20th, but whatever, as long as I'm able to use YouTube and put my stuff up there. Oh my god, I keep burping. But the South Korean girl, she was messaging me on Tik Tok and that, trying to send me pictures. Like it looked like it was coming through, and wham, it just got blocked. Kept getting blocked, you know, because of the guides and community standards, blah blah blah. And well, I was finally getting her to send some pictures through, just regular pictures. I was trying to tell her, hey, send regular pictures, you know, whatever, or in lingerie or something. So she started to do that. Okay, I'm looking at the pictures. I'm like, it looks like she has a dick. I think she's transgender. It looks like a bulge in there, or it looks like a little dick popping up. I'm like thinking, this ain't good. This ain't looking good. It don't look like a pussy in there. It looks like a dick. I'm like, why does it look like a dick, you know, in your pants, in your panties? She's like, what? Like, didn't know what I was talking about. It's like, hello, you're either sending me fake pictures or whatever, or you got a dick, okay? It looked like that in a couple of her pictures. And then other pictures, she's dressed in jeans and stuff like that. I mean, she looks pretty cute, like a girl and everything, but I think she ended up being transgender. Don't need that. She had 2 different phones she was using. One of the phone cases was rainbow colors. So I'm like, okay, do you support the LGBTQ, whatever? She didn't even answer my question. I'm like, okay. I basically had my questions answered. Just, you know, right there. And from looking at her pictures. She has a dick in her panties. And she's got the rainbow colored phone case and different things going on. Pretty much answer my question. I'm like, well, done with this one. So I ended up blocking her. But she's been over at South Korea visiting her parents, and she's gonna come back apparently back to Ohio, to Cleveland, going to Cleveland State for nursing. But she's like, my parents don't know that I'm a virgin and stuff. They think I'm just waiting for marriage and stuff. Well, I don't think they know that you're transgender and you got a dick either. You know, I don't know what to tell you, but I asked her, like, how many people have you been with? How many guys have you messed with? You know, and she's like, oh, well, 3, you know, like in Cleveland, all anal. I'm like, okay, that answers my question. She didn't even mention vagina at all. So that answered my question. She is not to be messed with. So, I tell you what, all these AI fake shit on there, tell you what, on the TikTok and the Instagram and stuff, man, I'm getting tired of it. These girls are just, it's like they got an AI app or something. They keep freaking fucking around with their pictures and stuff and putting them on there when they don't even look like that. It's just like on the dating apps, but it's gotten so much worse now. They don't want to show their real selves, you know, their bodies, their faces all together. They don't want to be honest. It sucks. They just use AI stuff and filters. It's terrible. To deceive us, deceive men, or they're just trying to scam men and that, and they're doing sextortion, they're trying to sell pictures, sell content, and all this stuff. And they're not even real, okay? The idiot guys out there, you idiots, are giving them money, sending money. I haven't done that in a long time, or try to send money. I've been almost close to being blackmailed and scammed and that, but I've never sent any money, okay? So you morons out there are falling for this and sending money. It's, you know, this other chick on the TikTok. She has an English accent and looks real and tan skin and stuff, but don't want to be real with me. She don't want to have anything, and of course she's out of state. She's down in Georgia, but she talks about being a hooker and selling content and stuff like that. I'm like, well, don't do that. Like, don't be having sex with anybody. Just sell content. I don't care if you do that. You know, if we're talking but it don't matter. They do what the heck they want. So that's what you deal with. Meanwhile, I'm gonna try a different route gig. I'm gonna start writing letters to the girls in prisons. I went on this cagedladies.com that somebody made up out there, and it's like a dating app for prison girls. A dating app to go on there and look at prison girls. They're hot as hell. Most of them pretty. You choose the age range, and you can type in Ohio, and they're in Ohio. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, it don't matter anymore because everybody is fake out there and using AI shit, trying to scam everybody. So They're all like a bunch of criminals out there. Makes no difference. But at least them girls are real and forward and honest, and they'll tell me the truth because they're not scared, and they're just doing their time in those places, and you know, they want love, they want a companion, stuff like that. They need straightened out and fixed. They need shown love. They probably don't have a dad, or a good dad, or good parents. Made all these decisions, you know, and stuff like that. So my life is a lot like them. I got nothing going on. Just trying to YouTube and do comedy and all these different things, but don't own a house. I don't have a vehicle again right now, and so my life is much like theirs, so it don't make a difference. So it's not like I'm stepping down. I'm just trying to find somebody to relate with. So